Hello everybody and welcome to Data Engineering Stuff. Today we're going to talk about if we further want to proceed in projects or if we rather go for continuous improvements. As we want to discuss if projects or continuous improvements make more sense, we have to think about how typical IT projects work. And it's quite simple. So you have some starting point, perhaps you have some legacy application, you have some bigger feature or migration you have to do. So you define a goal. Typically, it's defined by some acceptance criteria. You have some time in which you have to accomplish this goal, and some budget, and so on, and some staffing, and so on. And in the ideal world, you go from here to there. Everyone's happy, goal is reached, and project's over. In reality, that never happens. At least in my experience, and I'm now in IT for don't know over 10 years at least. I never saw a project that did exactly this. So what's the problem? The first problem is that the people that set the goal are not aware of what they exactly need. This is not something that they have a hidden agenda, but it's just human to have in our complex world or complex business environment a goal set that is not 100% what they actually need. So the communication of the goal is not the goal that I need. So if I really would go here, I would have missed the goal by a far distance, because perhaps the people setting this goal didn't communicate the goal in the right way. Perhaps it was a misunderstanding, or they didn't know what they really need. So this is basically one of the first problem you get. You are away from the goal that is really needed because it was not communicated in this way. That's where you need some consulting, and this is why also internal IT departments need some consulting skills to help business people to really set the goal correctly. But there's another effect that even the best consulting can't solve, and that is the goal is needed after time. As you know, markets change, business requirements change. There are no new products. The state of your product in the product life cycle changes. There's a new company strategy. There is perhaps a new competitor. Everything changes all the time. So if you set today a goal to be reached in 2 years, you are quite 100% sure that this is not the goal that you will want to have reached in 2 years. So the goal will change over time. And that's, I think, one of the basic misconceptions by making projects. And this misconception it relates to the size of the project. So if you do it like a 10 million euros project over 3 years, you are very likely to fail your goal, because the goal you set will not be the one you need in 3 years' time. So perhaps we should go for another approach. Instead of setting a fixed goal, we define more like a target area. So we say we start here and we go into this direction. So we know we want to be perhaps, we need a more flexible IT solution. We want to migrate away from old systems. So we do this step by step, as far as possible, of course. And we go into this direction step by step. And after each step, we elaborate if we're on the right track. So instead of going here directly, we see after time that the goal needed is more over here. So we can go straight down here. After time, we see, the market is changing. We don't need this flexibility because perhaps we have not that many competitors. We need to be more cost efficient. So we build our solution more in a cost efficient way than in a flexible way, typical opposite targets. and we go here over time. As you see, the range or the duration is longer to reach the goal because you have to go left, then right again, and so on. But at the end, this is far better than being somewhere totally else than you want to be. So what's the message? The idea is to not set big projects, but rather go for a direction, more about strategy, more about principles, and work in that way that you deliver fast values, build MVPs, build small solutions, and yeah, after time you will reach the goal that is needed at the time as you are there. So you don't set a goal in the far future. So you set a goal that is reachable. It's really near to your current to the current date, and yeah, so you won't waste that many resources, and yeah, you are not that likely to fail. So hopefully this gives you a small hint or more an idea of how we can work not in projects but more in a continuous improvement way. It needs some change in thinking, but I think this is the way how we can create more value from what we do in IT. Thank you.